Well, hello and welcome to this Youngevity TeleCare training. My name is David Rutz, and I'm excited to share with you exactly what TeleCare is, how you can sign yourself and others up so you can earn income, and how you're paid on those customers that you acquire. First of all, what is TeleCare? Youngevity TeleCare is basically virtual doctors or virtual pediatrician visits from your phone or secure video via a smartphone app or from your computer. And if you don't have a smartphone app or computer, you can just have a phone call doctor's appointment. It's really, really cool. So skip the waiting room. You can speak to a doctor anytime, anywhere, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days per year. And it's far less costly than going to ER or urgent care facilities for these non-emergencies. Okay? So we have partnered with a company called MD Live. They're the leader in the telemedicine space. They've got great doctors, great results. Every one of their doctors in their network are all U.S. board certified doctors or U.S. board certified pediatricians, right, with an average experience of 15 years. So this isn't some hunky-dory group. It's a very high qualified group. Now, when would you want to use Youngevity TeleCare by MD Live? Well, again, if you're considering going to ER or to an urgent care center, but it's a non-emergency issue, why pay those extra fees? Or you're going to your primary care physician because you need to be seen for something, but it's going to cost $100, $150, and you don't necessarily need to go in and see that physician. Or for non-emergency medical issues and questions maybe, or if you need to request your prescriptions or get refills. TeleCare, perfect for Youngevity TeleCare. During or after normal business hours, nights, weekends, even holidays, perfect for Youngevity TeleCare. You could literally have a doctor's appointment at 10 p.m. at night after you put your kids to bed. Or give them a pediatrician appointment at 6 in the morning before they go to school, or right after school, or on Sunday instead of waiting till Monday. Perfect for Youngevity TeleCare. Now, obviously you can't do everything through TeleCare because it's a virtual doctor visits, but we do have many common conditions that can be treated easily through Youngevity TeleCare, like acne, constipation, diarrhea, fevers, headaches, nausea, rashes. Is this poison ivy? Is this poison oak? Is this a spider bite or is it not? A lot of those things can be done through a video phone. Sore throats, bladder infections, allergies, cough, ear problems, earaches, flu, insect bite, chest congestion, pink eye, all kinds of things like that are perfect scenarios for Youngevity TeleCare. And again, we already mentioned prescriptions. Your pharmacist is probably covered in the pharmacist that they will send that prescription to. If your primary care physician will send one there, then these people will as well. And as far as privacy and security, MD Live is compliant with all HIPAA rules and regulations, and they would only share your information from their secure cloud with your primary care physician that you list in your member directory or your pharmacist that you list. So again, you simply go see your doctor at any time through a video conference, through a phone call, or through even secure email advice. Now, what does this cost? You don't have to pay per visit. It's a $29 per month without a contract, $29 per month, monthly subscription. And again, there's no per visit charge. And that $29 doesn't just cover you, it covers your family of 5. That's adults and their kids. It's not adults and their parents or adults and their neighbors or adults and their sisters. It's adults and their kids, aunts and uncles. Sorry, they need their own plan. But adults and their kids, a family of 5, $29 a month. Now you, as the referring agent, get $4 profit to you on every customer every month, plus $25 in qualifying volume that helps you qualify in your pay plan, and that is for the life of the customer. Get a customer once and earn on them through perpetuity as long as they're using the service. How does someone join? They just simply go to youngevitytelecare.com and they can learn more. But we recommend you use your own private link, youngevitytelecare.com/your ID. Your ID would go where those pink number signs are. So youngevitytelecare.com/your Youngevity ID number. And what will happen is when they click on that link, they're going to go to our Youngevity website, the homepage here, and they can learn more about details. And if they click either of the Order Now buttons, either this one here or the one in the upper right-hand corner, they're going to go to the Order Now page, and your ID will be embedded in that screen because you gave them the link with your ID at the end of it. That way you get credit. Again, for you yourself, you want to enter your ID here as well because you want this to be a personal customer of yourself. These are retail customers of yourself. It'll cost you $29. You'll get a $4 direct pay commission. And you'll have $25 in personal qualifying volume that helps toward your personal qualifying requirements. But any customers you refer them here as well. They fill out all the information, name, address, phone number, all that. They click on the terms and conditions agreement. They click on submit order, and then they'll get a confirmation. And of course, they put their credit card information and all that. They're purchasing this TeleCare subscription now. And they're registered now and paying as of immediately. Okay? But there's 2 steps here, or 1 extra step they got to do. The first step is registration, which they've now done. You now get credit. They'll be billed each month as the anniversary date of today. Every month from here forward, they'll get billed unless they contact Youngevity support to cancel. And of course, they got to cancel, just like any other auto ship or subscription product, they got to cancel at least 3 days, 4 days before the next billing. But they still need to activate their account. See, when you're going to a doctor's appointment, whether it's in office or online, you have to give some history and information first. So we recommend they activate immediately. This will activate their account at MD Live, but they could always come back and do this later simply by visiting mdlive.com and clicking on the Activate Now button. But if they click on the link from that last page or they click Activate Now here, what they're doing is setting up their account at MD Live. They're already registered. They could use it at any time. But MD Live does not allow you to see a doctor, even virtually, until you have activated your account and set up your history. So what happens is when you click Activate Now, you just verify your zip code and your date of birth. And then you go into your back office, if you will. This is your private secured facility. This is where not only you, but each of your family members in your account will enter your health information, like surgeries, allergies, past history, etc. All the doctors want to see that. So you enter it only one time. You only have to enter it once, which is good. You don't have to enter it every time you come back. You also enter your pharmacist once. And you also enter your primary care physician, and this physician can be an MD, it can be a DO, it can be an ND, naturopathic doctor, whoever your primary care provider is. Whenever you see an MD Live doctor, they will refer all the information from your meeting, from your appointment, to your primary care provider. So once you've done these 3 things, it took me about 5 minutes per child, and for myself, you're now set up. Now, I can go in and you could go in once you're set up and see a doctor at any time from your smartphone. This happens to be what the computer screen looks like. You see a doctor. You click on your name and what type of doctor you're looking for, family physician or pediatrician. Whatever you click on, you're going to see a list of those on call right now via video or just telephone. So the green ones are all available by video right now. Or you go on the schedule an appointment where they say within 15 minutes you will have your appointment. But there's always someone on call for telephone and usually someone on call for video at any time. Now, you may get a favorite doctor out of here, and you can go back and scroll through and find them and set up the appointment with them too. But the good news is there's always someone available. So again, you simply activate your account by purchasing it from Youngevity TeleCare, or that registers you. Then you activate it by clicking on the Activate Now button, entering your health, pharmacy, and primary care provider if you have one. And then at any time, you just go into your smartphone app or your computer or your telephone, and you have your doctor's appointment. Very, very cool. Again, as a recap, for a family of 5, that means adults and their kids, $29 per month is the monthly charge. They can cancel at any time. It is a month-to-month subscription that they are acknowledging. $4 will go to you as profit per customer per month for the life of the customer. And $25 QV will go to you for every customer you acquire to our qualifications. So now as we talk about income, I'm going to go through some income for a minute, how you're paid. I want you to pay attention to the disclaimer at the bottom of the screen. It says all statements that we are about to see are for mathematical demonstrations only. See, this is a training. This is not a sales pitch. It's a training on how our compensation works. No income is earned unless customers are acquired. And that's, of course, the case of all Youngevity income. Any income scenarios or examples that you're about to see in this training and shown in this training are not typical. They should never be expected. They're simply to show mathematically how something could happen, but they're not a probability that they will. It's just a possibility that it could. So you should never expect it. All right? We want you to know we're a results-based organization. We pay you for results. We don't pay you for efforts. We pay you for results like any other commission organization. You get paid to produce revenue for the company by customers buying products that you believe in sharing and we believe in marketing. So let's just say here's you though, and you become a customer of TeleCare yourself. So you got the pink heart there. You're paying $29 a month yourself. You get a $4 commission check to you every month on yourself. Plus you have $25 QV and BV going into your personal qualifying volume. Okay? But now let's say you talk to your neighbor. Your neighbor becomes a customer, loves the convenience. They're paying $29 a month as well. You earn $4 per month every single month for the life of your neighbor using this service. Plus you have another $25 in personal volume. What if you talk to another neighbor and another neighbor? Now you got 3 extra customers, total of 4 between you and those 3. You've got $16 a month coming into you. That's $4 for yours and $4 for all 3 of them. At 16 plus, you have 4 customers total, you and those 3, at 25 each would be $100 in personal volume going toward your personal qualifications. Okay, there's no guarantee you're going to get 3 customers and have $100 in business volume or qualifying volume. But if you do, then you do. Well, what if you do more than 3 customers? What if you go help 6 customers use this TeleCare service? Well, then you'd have $24 in income just on those 6, right? $4 each. Plus on them, you'd have $150 in qualifying volume. 25 each again. 25 times 6 is $150. Plus your own 25, you're now at $175 qualifying volume toward your personal requirements. What if you don't stop there? What if you get 12 personal customers? Now you'd have another $24 in income due and another $150. You'd be making $600 annual residual if you had 12 customers. Plus yourself, and you'd have $325 in personal qualifying volume toward your personal volume requirement of Youngevity. You would be fully qualified at the personal level at every rank in our company. Just by getting customers. Did you have to buy anything yourself? No. You don't even have to be a TeleCare customer. But in this case, you happen to be one. But if you had 12 customers using TeleCare and you weren't, you would have $300 in volume and you wouldn't have to purchase a thing. You don't even need any other customers. You'd be fully qualified. Now, of course, we want to refer all the products and services of Youngevity, but this is just to show how you would be qualified. So again, now you got 12 customers, you got 325 in QV, but what if you decided to refer other distributors or agents who were going to market TeleCare? And let's say they went out and got 12 customers. Now again, should you expect that they will do this? No. No. Could they do this? Of course. Could they do more? Of course. Don't expect they'll get 12 customers. But if they were shooting to do personal qualification of 300 in volume at least, and you taught them, let's go out and get 12 customers so we're fully qualified personally just off our customers alone, and they did it in their first 30 days, we have quick start pay, don't we? So this is another feature of the Youngevity pay plan is quick starts. You can earn 30% quick start bonus on any customers I get during my first 30 days. All the volume they produce on their bonus volume, you get 30% of bonus volume on the first 30 days. So that would be $97 you'd earn for introducing me. Should I get 12 customers in my first 30 days. If I got more, you'd earn more. If I got less, you earn less. If I got 0, you'd earn 0. You don't get paid anything to build a team of distributors. Walmart doesn't make a dime for opening more stores. They make a dime if they open more stores that attract customers who buy products, right? We're just like Walmart. You can have a lot of distributors all over the country, but if none of them are getting customers, you make nothing. We don't look for people to build a team of distributors who don't market products. We look for people who are effective at marketing products themselves and find others who believe what we believe in our products, believe in our services, and want to share those and promote those as well. Those are effective distributors. If you introduce me and I get 12 customers, you make $97. Okay? Let's say, though, I didn't introduce 12 customers. Let's say I get started and I become a TeleCare customer myself and I get 5 other customers. That's it. That's a total of 6 customers times 25 would be 150 bonus volume. 5 of my customers would be 1, plus myself is 150 in BV. You'd get 30%, which would equal $45 in fast starts. Okay, so that's if I didn't get 12. Now, what if you introduce a second person and they did the same thing? And a third person did the same thing? Well, each one of them would do that 150 bonus volume, wouldn't they? And there'd be $450 in business volume you'd get quick starts on if we did it all in the first 30 days. But month over month, for the life of the customers, you would earn 8% residual. On level 1, you would earn 8% in this category. Okay, 8% residually. Now, what if those 3 distributors had no customers? We'd make nothing. What if they had a lot of customers? You'd make some nice income. Now, those 3 distributors have the same option as you, right? They can build a team. They could refer other distributors who are going to market products. And let's say number 1 there, that's me. I go out and introduce someone to the business. And they get started, and they just get a customer themselves for themselves and 3 other customers. So they got 4 customers total. That's $100 in business volume. Guess what? We're going to pay you on that residually. I get paid quick starts for helping that distributor start and get customers, right? And you get residually. Now, what if I introduce 3 distributors? Of course, it won't grow this perfect where you introduce 3, who introduce 3. But for sake of mathematical example, let's just say it did happen that way. It won't, but let's just say it did. Well, that's another $900 in business volume on level 2. Again, each customer is $25. Each one of these is producing 4. That's $100 each. $100 in per distributor would be $900 in customer production through those 9 distributors. You'd earn 8% of that every month. You do the math. That adds up. 900 times 8% is, what is that, $72? Not bad. Residual coming in every month. It pays for a dinner, it pays for a utility bill. What if those 9 distributors introduce other 3 distributors? Again, it won't grow this way, but if it did and they all had 4 customers, it'd be at $2,700 in business volume. You'd earn 7% of that. If you know just on what you see here, the income would be over $4,000 a year. You'd be supplementing your income by everyone just getting a few customers. And by the way, did anyone invest any money? No. They're all becoming customers and getting customers. That's it. And you're earning $4,000 per year residually if they keep using these. Now, again, it's not going to grow this perfect. You may not have 12 customers. You may have more. The 3 you introduce may not have 6 customers. They may have more. You may not even introduce 3. You may introduce 30 distributors who would get 1 customer each. You'd have 30 customers on level 1 instead of 15. So you see, or 18. So you can see how the numbers vary, but this just gives an example. 8% on level 1, 8% on level 2, 7% on level 3. Now, we don't stop on level 3. They can introduce distributors, and they can introduce distributors, and they can introduce distributors. And on your organization, look at that. And the pink numbers there. Level 4, you get 6%. Level 5, 6. Level 6, 8. Level 7, 6. And level 8, 2. And then you see the arrow there keeps going? We pay you below level 8. See, as you build your team, you can qualify to get paid through multiple levels below level 8 through several levels of other leadership. So you can have a very big team of distributors you can get paid on. Is there a promise? Absolutely not. In fact, there's not even a probability that you'll build a big team, but there's a possibility, and it comes down to how seriously you take this, how much you want to encourage and help, and the quality of the people you introduce, and the quality of the people they introduce, right? But if every one of these people just had the 4 customers, they won't. But if they all did $100 in business volume, your income in this example, again, I won't say your income, if they all did $100 in business volume, someone's income would be $30,000 a month if that was the person at the top who built this. They're not going to build a team that looks like this. Okay, what if 1 out of 10, though, got 4 customers? Now that'd be $3,000 a month. Is that a little more realistic? And what if only 1 out of 100 got 4 customers and you were making $300 a month? Is that a little more realistic? Or $30 a month? What is the number that feels right to you? This is not a pitch to help promote you get excited. This is a mathematical example of how compensation works. Obviously, there's no guarantee of income. There's no income ceiling either. And there's no guarantee because it is commission. All right, but this just shows how this can grow. Of course, we have car allowances available to certain levels and expense accounts and other trips and incentives and many other things that one could qualify for in our company through production. But again, Youngevity TeleCare, $29 per month for a family of 5, no per visit charge, $4 profit to you off every customer, and $25 in personal qualifying volume. Again, the link you want to share is youngevitytelecare.com/your ID. That's where you want to join, and that's where others want to join. Use this once or twice, and you'll see how convenient it is, and you'll want to share it with everybody you know. Again, thank you for watching this training. This is another way to attract mainstream Americans to the Youngevity family. If you have any further questions, you can email me directly at drutz@youngevity.com. That's DRUTZ@youngevity.com. Thank you for watching and make it a great day.